I call the Rotary meeting and awards ceremony to order. Would you please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. I'd like to welcome all of our students, parents, friends, fellow Rotarians to this evening of awards. My congratulations to the deserving recipients. An event like this would not be possible without the help of some wonderful people. I would like to thank Dottie Powers for organizing this event, and Mary Ellen LaRose. I now invite Dottie Powers to the podium to present our R.A.Y. Awards.
Good evening. Great to have you all here tonight at this wonderful event. I'd like everyone to please bow your heads with me for a moment. May those assembled here this evening enjoy the many offerings of Rotary. May we abide by the rules we have established, those of trust, fellowship, and ethics, and may we place service above self in our daily endeavors. And may we always test ourselves in our efforts to be sure they are the truth, good for all concerned, of benefit to mankind, and provide peace and understanding. We'd like to welcome our R.A.Y. Award recipients Philip Y., Kayla Dolly, and Elizabeth Bunker and their families and Westwood Youth and Family Services this evening. This award was created by the Westwood Rotary and Westwood Youth and Family Services. The R.A.Y. Award recognizes outstanding citizenship by Westwood's young people. Tonight's recipients have distinguished themselves through their initiative and commitment to community service and have demonstrated an ethic of caring for others that is essential to the health of our community. The first order of business of tonight's meeting will be to present these awards, and I would like to have the Director of Youth and Family Services, Danielle Sutton, come forward.
Can everybody hear me in the back? Okay, great. Thank you, Dottie. Thanks to everyone again for being here, and thank you to the Rotary for hosting another year of the R.A.Y. Awards. It's always such a pleasure to be here at this time of year when spring is springing, to be able to tell these stories of great service, and what better place than a Rotary meeting. I know the motto is service above self, and I think that it is great to see these young people who are doing that exact same kind of work in this community. Youth and Family Services has always been happy to partner with the Rotary around this award because Rotary focuses on the good to the community and the service above self. And something we know at Westwood Youth and Family Services is that it's not only good for the community, but it's also good for the individual providing the service. We know that people who go above and beyond, as you all have, enjoy better physical health, mental health, and emotional health over their lifespan by doing this good work for others. So they better the community and they better themselves through this work. So without further ado, I'll get into the stories of these great young people. We're going to go in alphabetic order. So we start off with Philip Y. Philip is a senior at Westwood High School. He was nominated by Emily Stimson-Sugg, hi Emily, youth minister at St. John's Episcopal. Philip is active at St. John's as a youth leader and is involved with the church's outreach work, serving the homeless at Oasis Coalition and Ecclesia Ministries in Boston. He took part in a service learning trip to Honduras with Urban Promise Honduras. In her nomination form, Emily said that Philip was the youngest person on the trip, and as we expected, was both eager and enthusiastically engaged with children at an after-school program in an underserved Honduran community. Philip is clearly one who is open to challenging experiences and quick to pick up on the world's inequities. Philip is very involved in activities at Westwood High School as well. Some of the highlights include that he is a member of the varsity cross-country and track teams. He also participates in the Model UN Club, chess team, legislative council, and is the vice president of the National Honor Society. Thank you, Philip. Come on up. the way we're going to do this is as each recipient comes up, there's a question that the Rotary likes to ask, to have a little discussion around, and then we'll have people stay up here until all of our recipients are up here, and we'll take some great group photos.
And Philip, you did choose a question that was given to you beforehand
Yes.
tonight. And that question was to describe one of your favorite situations when providing community service.
Yes, so I've done a lot of community service, especially with my church in Boston for the homeless. So one of the highlights that we do every year is a program called City Reach. And so every year, I've done this for the past 3 years, we stay overnight in a cathedral in Boston. And the next day, we hand out clothing and other things to homeless people who come to us. So every night, the night before, a lot of the homeless people will tell their stories to us. And one of the stories that resonates with me the most, one man, Lee, he's incredibly old and he's had an incredibly difficult life. He's lost like almost everything. He was homeless for decades, but he always carries around with him a pen, and he'll always draw a smiley face on your hand. And it's really inspiring for me because he always thinks about the positive things in his life that have gotten him through those tough times. So that's definitely a highlight of mine that I've seen during my service.
Thank you. Thank you for your wonderful service.
Thank you, Phil. You can have a seat right there. All right. Next we have Elizabeth Bunker. Elizabeth is a junior at Westwood High School. She was nominated by Carlene Duffy, who is the Religious Education Director at St. Margaret Mary. Elizabeth volunteers at the church in a number of capacities, including teaching a religious education class and assisting with the running of the church's Vacation Bible Camp. She is also a member of the church's high school youth group. In her nomination, Miss Duffy remarked, "Liz is her own person, and her upbeat personality is contagious. She is a hard worker who gets along with everyone." Elizabeth also volunteers her time working with the homeless in Boston and takes part in the Relay for Life and Komen More Than Pink walk. At Westwood High, Elizabeth is a member of the track and field team, wind ensemble, band, and the junior symphony. Come on up, Elizabeth, and thank you. Thanks so much. You're welcome to stand here or there.
Congratulations. And the question that you chose was why do you think community service is important?
I can't talk as well as everyone else, so I had to write things up. But when I was 14, my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer. It was a very difficult time for our family. She was the cornerstone of our lives, and it was very painful to watch her suffer. In the midst of this difficulty, however, I saw so much love in the hearts of our community. People we barely knew were coming over to give me and my brother rides places when my mom couldn't. We got amazing home-cooked dinners brought to our house from different kind-hearted members of the community every night. I don't think I fully appreciated these gestures at the time, but looking back now, I am in awe of the utter kindness and generosity that was ever present in our town. These people helped us so much. They allowed us to continue with our lives, to eat, to play music, to have fun. I have seen firsthand how essential service is, how much it can help people's lives. That is why community service is so important. If other people can experience the love that I witnessed 3 years ago, the world will be an amazing place.
Okay. And our final recipient tonight is Kayla Dolly. Hi, Kayla. Kayla is a senior at the high school. She was nominated for the award by Reverend Dr. Stephanie A. Salinas of First Baptist Church. Kayla serves in a leadership role at the church as a member of the church's diaconate, working to ensure the worship experience runs smoothly, along with taking part in the church band and youth group. In her nomination, Reverend Salinas noted, she has been impressed that Kayla is able to balance a love for other people with a sense of maturity and confidence far beyond her years. Kayla developed and maintains an Instagram account with over 9,000 followers that is dedicated to offering support for people with multiple sclerosis. At Westwood High School, she is a member of the varsity soccer team, student council, student ambassadors, track team, and is first chair flute in the Honors Wind Ensemble. Please come up, Kayla. Thank you so much, Kayla. Would you like to sit up here?
And Kayla, your question is to describe one of your favorite situations when providing community service.
First off, thank you for the award. Second off, so I am part of the youth group at my church, and we do a lot of stuff. We facilitate gift drives and food pantries, donations, yeah. And one of the things we try to do every year is we try to go to this place in Boston called Rosie's Place, and it's a women's shelter where women from all ages can come in and around the Boston area, and we will make a meal for them, and they can come, sit, get supplies they need for the day. And one of the most memorable experiences I had was when we went there this year, and this young woman, she was probably about my age, she came up to me and she was like, "All you did for me today really helped, and it helped my mother. She was having a really bad day, and I really appreciate everything you did. The meal was amazing. Thank you." So that was probably my most memorable experience, knowing that I could help someone my own age who wasn't as fortunate as me.
This is for you. Or did we give you the?
It was on top.
There you go. Thank you. Did you want to say? I want to commend all of you, and your parents should be so proud of what wonderful individuals you are. Just giving community service is so important, and especially at a young age. It's very unselfish, so we're very lucky to have people like you in the community. Thank you so much. It's well appreciated.